Hey guys, today we're going to talk about gasoline. This video is mainly intended for lawnmowers, but the same would apply to a vehicle as well if it's going to be sitting for a while. A lot of people say you can't store gas for longer than 2 or 3 weeks or so. I disagree with that, and this is going to be one of them debatable videos that you may not agree with what I say, but it's just my opinion, so this is more or less an opinion video. I've kept gas for longer than a year in cans like that, and I ain't never had no problem. I mean, you can just barely start to smell it getting old, but I ain't never had no problem with it. And I keep gas in my lawnmowers through the winter. I do drain the gas out of the carburetor, run them dry, as I talked about in another video on winterizing lawnmowers. I'll put that in at the top if you want to check that out. And what I do, I got a fuel valve on mine, so I shut that off and run the carburetor dry with the choke on, getting every little bit of gas out of the carburetor by leaving it in the tank. And I ain't never had no problem with it. But I don't recommend keeping gas for longer than 2 months because it can void a warranty or something if you're using old gas and something. So keep that in mind and follow what your manufacturer recommends. If you get a brand new lawnmower that says don't use gas longer that's older than 2 or 3 weeks, don't use it. If you want to keep your warranty and keep the mower in good shape. But like I said, this is just my opinion, and I generally don't keep gas longer than 6 months myself. So if I got any gas left over right now in October or November, I'll use it in the spring if there's still left over. Now what a lot of people do, if you use a lot of gas in your lawnmowers and stuff, have 2 or 3 of these 5-gallon jugs full all the time. And what you don't use in a month or two, instead of taking your car to get it filled up, just dump it in your car and burn in it. That way you're using it before it can get old. And instead of filling your car up, just fill your jugs up. Do that. Just keep cycling it. Like that way you always got fresh gas in the cans. You don't ever have to worry about it going old if you do it like that. But that is an extra step, and a lot of people may not want to do that, and that's understandable too. But for as much gas as I use, I just get about 3 gallons each time, and that's enough to cut the grass. And I don't usually have to have any gas laying around. I'm getting old, so usually don't have to worry about it. And if you get any two-stroke gas left over that you don't want to sit around, you can burn that in your lawnmowers because the extra oil actually helps the motor with the upper end lubrication of the rings and everything. And with that little bit of oil, you're not going to have to worry about carbon buildup or nothing. If you did it all the time, you might. But just now and then, it ain't going to hurt any. It actually helps it. So that's just a few tips on how to prevent gas from sitting around and getting old on you. So if you got any questions, leave me a comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Well guys, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video.